And welcome back to everyone, and to another edition of Smackdown Out of 10, and we're just over a week away from WrestleMania, so practically every segment on this show was designed to help build the pay-per-view in one way or another. So without further ado, let's get straight into things, and we started things off with a tag team match. We saw Kevin Owens and Randy Orton taking on Pretty Deadly, and Elton Prince and Kit Williams faced one of their biggest challenges today when they took on the two former champs. The match was booked after a backstage segment last week, which saw KO knock out both members of Pretty Deadly with one punch, which he immediately bragged about to Orton. Orton and Wilson started for their teams, but it didn't take long for the Viper and Prince to replace them. WWE tag matches usually have a pattern to them. You often can't predict when tags, double team spots and big moments will happen. They're often structured in a way that makes sense, but their best can make things a bit too predictable sometimes. Thankfully, all four of these guys are talented, so this was a solid encounter, kicking the tail off. Logan Paul showed up out of nowhere and knocked Owens out with some brass knucks to give Pretty Deadly the win. This was a finish somewhat surprising, but it led to a funny moment when Orton saw Paul scurrying under the ring. He pulled Paul out and led to under the ring and began beating up on him. The Viper and the prize fighter chased him out of the arena. So yeah, I thought this worked well, gave Paul the upper hand, and yeah, the thing with Orton and Owens is still interesting, and of course the heel retreat at the end as well. I thought it would work quite nicely. 7 out of 10. Next up on the show, we saw Street Profits taking on A-Town Down Under, but before that, Nick Aldis welcomed Cargill to the ring for her first official appearances as a SmackDown superstar. She gave a very brief promo just to introduce herself, which was surprisingly short. The next matchup saw Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins battle Theory and Waller for a spot in the title six-pack challenge at WrestleMania. Bobby Lashley and B-Fab promised the Profits a champagne if they won, but they didn't accompany the duo to the ring. This wasn't a one-sided encounter, but it felt like the Profits definitely were controlling the pace more often than not. Karrion Kross showed up on the big scene to provide a distraction, allowing Theory and Waller to steal the win. This match was pretty uneventful except for that one spot on the announce table. Everyone looked good, but it didn't get enough time. AOP attacked the Profits and were joined by Kross, Lashley, and came to the ring and were overwhelmed and taken down. So yeah, obviously the Street Profits will go and do that, so not too surprising, but Waller and Theory seems to be building up momentum, which is interesting. Huge win for them, and yeah, still at the same time, still kind of surprised that the Street Profits have been left out that tag match, because yeah, you really thought, with being such an established team, they get a big rub, but clearly not. The New Country Republic then took on Legado del Fantasma. Escobar and LDF welcomed Dom to the ring. LDF recruited him to be part of the feud with Ray and the LWA. Ray and the entire team came down to the ring for a confrontation. Ray introduced Dragon Lee as the newest member of the group before a huge brawl took place. Right after the fight, Angel and Berto had to take on Deep Dunn and Tyler Bate in a 6-man tag match to determine who would go into the 6-pack challenge at Mania. Despite Angel and Berto being beaten up, they ended up having a competitive fight against British Strong Style specialists, but they still ended up losing to Bate and Dunn. This was just another solid tag match that could have been better and a few more minutes. Bate, Dunn, Angel and Berto worked very well together, so let's hope we see more of this in the ring. But yeah, for this match alone, I thought it was alright, nothing special, not one thing that's going to live too long in the memory really, but for what it was, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Moving on then to Bianca Belair taking on Dakota Kai in our main event. But after a backstage segment with Status Quo and Jimmy Uso, AJ Styles came to the ring to talk about his match with Knight. Knight said someone in the crowd wanted to distract Styles, so he saw him dressed as a member of the ringside crew. He attacked the phenomenal one and ended the segment giving a promo while standing on the announce table. Smart thinking, Mr. Knight. Yeah, good one seeing coming. And yeah, just advance that story for a week. But that was good. Before we got that main event, the EST took the captain of the team kick down with a double leg takedown to get things going. They worked hard to make this match feel like a more personal fight. Blair used more aggressive than usual, and Kai was trying to use every dirty trick in the book. The EST hit a KOD for the win, but Oscar and Kairi ran down to attack her right after. Naomi showed up to make the save, only at the end being beaten down alongside Blair. Cargill came out to end the thing, evening up. After taking out all the damage control, Cargill posed with Bayley and Naomi. We might just get a 6-woman tag match at WrestleMania with these competitors, which I definitely look forward to seeing, and hopefully they do, because they do deserve the Mania spotlight. So yeah, for this lane, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Hopefully building towards that match, but yeah, on the whole, just a fun match. Overall, SmackDown this week gets a 7 out of 10 from me. I thought, yeah, a really good episode of SmackDown this week. Enjoyed it really from start to finish. I thought the in-ring quality actually throughout the card was pretty high. Lots of interesting stuff going on as well. Obviously getting close to Mania, so really building up some big feuds now as well. So yeah, on the whole, pretty good stuff. And like I say, 7 out of 10. Guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on our socials. Link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.